always come back. I always do. Because people like this for some reason. People like watching me suffer. I don't get it. I don't. This is my life now. This is my life. Hello there, everyone. My name's Danny, and sometimes I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s. If you didn't know this, people like to write smut about me. Yeah, I'm back on Wattpad. Again. I'm not going to lie, I don't understand. But people do insist. If you didn't know this, I like to go through and read and make fun of these stories. Okay, like is relative. I don't like this, but it's funny. What do my parents think about this? I'm such a disappointment. I was gonna be a lawyer. A lawyer. Sebastian, why? Why, Batsy? Why? Okay then, well, alright, let's start this, I guess. Alright, this one is called Darling, Dannyphantom.exe fanfictions, written by Ghibli-Buff. This is an ongoing story, so it's pretty long. We got 8 parts and it's still going. There's a time travel tag, don't know why. I guess we'll find out. I've looked through this, and there's multiple not safe for work sections, so I guess we're going to be going over this in segments. So Jigglybuff, if you watch this, do not take this story down. I swear to God, if you take this story down, I will fucking come to your house and I will fucking choke you until you... No, you know what? I can't even say that because you'll probably enjoy it. Why? Why can't I have any nice things? This is why I can't have nice things. This is why I can't do anything. Why? I will smite you, I swear to God. Do not test me. Do not test me. I'm not in the mood for games. Do not take this story down, because this is a lot of work you've put in. And as you know, as uncomfortable as I may be, I respect it. Alright, Ghibli-Buff, let's see what you got for us. Part 1.
You shift in your chair, the teacher droning on and on about shit that you simply do not care about. Your phone reads 12:43 and you are basically on the edge of your seat waiting for the last bell to ring. Only 2 more minutes and you're finally free.
From school? Your school ends at 12:45? I wish my school ended at 12:45, like goddamn. What am I saying? None of this is supposed to make sense. It's smut! I always say this. Why do I question these things? I shouldn't. Alright, let's keep doing this.
Do you know the answer? The teacher deadpans, pointing towards you and tilting his salt and pepper head to the left. You feel a blush glaze over your cheeks as your eyes begins to flicker about the room if the answer would suddenly appear before you. Just as you are about to open your mouth, the bell rings.
Saved by the bell, once again,
the evil teacher continues.
Make sure you all finish the packet for next Wednesday. Have a nice weekend.
Why does your school end so early?
His voice silenced up by the eruption of scurrying students, bodies rushing and huddling to the doorframe like blood clots. You make your way out the building and flop into your car, pushing the key into the ignition and reveling in the blast of hot air against your icy skin. You love winter, but times like these have you wishing you were in Hawaii, somewhere warm.
God, I can read.
You speed home, drifting corners and pulling into the parking spot.
Drifting? Whoa, calm down, sweetheart. We don't want you to get into a car accident. We're not in some Fast and Furious shit here, okay? Calm down. Jesus.
You wash your hands in the kitchen, smiling to yourself. As you make your way upstairs, you hear a loud clank coming from your dorm room. You stop dead in your tracks, eyeing the door with concern. Despite having a black belt in karate, you still quiver as you inch towards the frame and reach out to the doorknob, preparing for what is beyond.
A black belt. I'm impressed. Karate? It's pretty cool. Is it 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree? Who knows? Again, I shouldn't question these things. This is smut. My life is a joke.
You can do this, you say before slamming the door open and jumping into a fighting stance. There's a man still before you, hands in pockets, his hair pulled into a bumpy ponytail.
See if I can get my hair up like that. No, my hair is too short for that now. Damn. This must have been written a while ago when my hair was longer, so. I wish my hair was long again. I kind of miss that. But this is cool too.
Who are you and why are you in my house, you scream, heart thumping hard against your ribcage. He shrugs at your words, and this is when you realize he's probably a lot more dangerous than some robber or homeless person. He's wearing a black suit, and not like the ones you see at the mall. This man looks like he jumped right out of the Hamilton musical, lips slightly pouted and sharp eyes drilling holes into your skin, still unamused.
Hamilton? What? Why Hamilton? Am I wearing like an ascot and like a tailed coat with like, you know, some pantaloons? How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman show up in your house with a ponytail and a black suit coming out of nowhere? It's really fucking scary because I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I can rap. I'm an MC. No, I can't. Fuck that.
Speak, or else I'm calling the cops, you threaten, pushing your hand into your jacket pocket. Cops? He asked, your journal in his grip. You're already dialing the number, hands trembling hard as you type 911. Just when you're about to press the call button, the man tackles you to the floor and rips the phone out of your hand, face blank as he inspects the object. What in God's name is this? He asks as he straddles your waist. What the fuck? So this is a phone. Interesting. Get off me, you fuck! You fuck. You are a fuck! You watch him with disbelief as he puts his fingers to his lips and repeatedly hushes you. Be quiet, darling. You watch him with disbelief as he puts his fingers to his lips and repeatedly hushes you. Be quiet, darling. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. What? His voice purrs against your eardrums, low and full of himself. It makes your teeth feel wobbly and your skin tighten. Get off me, bitch! I'm sorry. You bitch! You fuck! You spit, pushing his hips away from your stomach. Watch your language now, dear. You don't want to get your feelings hurt, do you? Your eyebrows furrow as you squirm out of his hold, kicking the phone out of his hands and sliding it underneath the bed. Who are you and why are you in my fucking house? You continue, pointing a wobbly finger at him.
Wobbly finger.
I'm so tired. Jesus. I can't do this. I can't fucking do this.
He makes his way to his feet, brushing off his suit and fixing his head in the mirror. You feel your cheeks go rosy, and God knows you've never felt more frustrated in your life. Your eyes catch on the vertex of his jawline, then switch to the pearly chocolate in his eyes. You slowly realize how perfect he is.
Perfect is not the word I would use. My jawline looks pretty good right now, though. Hair's on fleek, too. I don't know. I'm looking pretty decent today. I like how I look today. You all look lovely, too, I'm sure. But perfect is not the word I would use. Don't say that to me. Don't let it go to my head.
What is this, darling? He asks, and your eyes widen as you realize he's holding one of your special toys.
Why? This isn't even a not safe for work part. Why are we talking about this? Why am I holding it? Why? Why? You know, I'm just holding a fucking plastic dildo. Can I even say that? Judah, we might have to censor this. I'm not sure. We'll see.
You grab it out of his hand and throw it under the bed alongside your phone, the man inching back in surprise. Don't touch anything, you hiss. He shrugs and makes his way to your desk chair, examining the seat before placing his bottom on it. He looks slightly uncomfortable, and you realize that there's something that he isn't telling you, or hasn't told you yet. You sit on the bed and plop your head into your sweaty palms.
Okay, let me get this straight. Come home, random dude, black suit, shows up in your house, tackles you, wonders what a phone is, picks up a fucking special time toy, and you're just not gonna call the police? Again, why do I question it? It's fan fiction. Why do I question it? Why?
You're wondering why I'm here, I suppose. He speaks, breaking the silence. No shit, Sherlock, you reply, head still and hands waiting for his voice to appear again. For some reason, anticipation builds in the depths of your stomach as you wait, his angular fennec fox-like face fading into your mind.
Fennec fox? What does that look like? We're gonna look this up. I look like a fennec fox. Judah, put it. I guess I kind of see it. Judah, put a picture of a fennec fox like right here. I mean, I kind of see it. They are cute.
The answer is, I'm not very sure myself. I was supposed to land in my office. I have a lot of underground matters to handle. And yet somehow I ended up here in this oddly distorted place of yours. You look up at him with confusion. What do you mean, ended up here? I don't want to call the cops on you, but you're really testing me. He hums, eyes scanning you up and down. Once again, what are these cops you speak of? Your ears perk up once he stands and cracks his neck, pulling off his jacket and elegantly draping it over the desk chair.
One moment.
Like I said before, I'm not here to hurt you if that's what you're thinking. Unless you would like me to, darling. Wink.
Of course, it's all about masochism and sadism. Always. I'm not complaining, but always. Why do we always have to make this so public?
His words shoot straight up your spine. Something about this man draws you in the more he speaks, but not enough to subdue the fact that he was in your bedroom and had his hand wrapped around your dildo just a second ago. Well, it's a dildo. Not to mention how he straddled you as he tinkered with your phone. That was just not okay. Nor was this legal. And you find it weird that you even have to remind yourselves of these things.
Yeah, I also find it a little weird. Maybe do call the police. I always have to say this, but consent is everything, and this is kind of like along the lines of assault and battery. Why do I have to say these things? Why? Dude shows up in your house, attacks you, grabs a dildo, and then now he's just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and you're not gonna call the police, and you have to remind yourself just cause he's hot? On behalf of the multiverse of Danny's, I appreciate it and I thank you, but God, y'all are meeting some douchebags. Why are these alternate versions of me just jerks? Why?
If it were anyone else, you would have already roundhouse kicked them in the jaw. So why do you feel different this time? You're so full of yourself, you mumble, kicking off your shoes and throwing your jacket in the corner of the room. He watches with amazement as you pick up the TV remote, flickering on Netflix and laying down on your fluffy comforter.
And now you're just chilling as he's there? What the fuck?
Are you just going to stand there, you grumble, rolling over to grab at the snacks in the drawer of your nightstand? He scoffs at the mockery, eyes scanning over something to his right. And what is that? So far I'm not entirely disappointed by, your world. Not yet, that is. Gaze bright as he fiddles with the remote keys, somehow switching the input. Put that down, you call, reaching for the remote. And of course you land, stomach first in his lap, skirt flipped up and the remote shattering on the floor.
We are already in the land of debauchery. I mean, that's like not an accident. You did that on purpose. Of course you did. It's fan fiction. Come on. Danny, this is fan fiction. I'm fine! Sebastian, how do you deal with this? You came along long before I did. How do you deal with this? How?
Will you allow me to fix this? He asks, gently pointing at your bottom as if you're the only flustered one in the room. Which you are. Giving up on the rough guy act, you nod. Your hair falls on your face, and you can feel your ears tingling with heat as he smooths your skirt out down, hand caressing against your backside.
Oh, this is not okay. No. You don't touch someone like that. No. I don't like that. I wouldn't do that. I'm glad this isn't actually like based off of who I actually am. Like, the character derivative is me, but it's not, thank God.
You can stay here if you like, he purrs once again. You pick up the remote pieces and quickly sit back up, shoving batteries into the cartridge. I'm all set. What's your name? You begin, suddenly intrigued by the mysterious nature of this man as he sat in his trance, watching with amazement as Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul cracked his fingers at the joint.
There you go.
Oh, my apologies. This is something I've never seen before. My name is Voltaire.
Aha! The return of the British gentleman in his name. Basis on me and my character. Which I'm very happy about. That it's not actually me.
Your head cocks to the side.
Of course your name would be Voltaire.
What the fuck does that mean? Of course your name would be Voltaire. What does that fucking mean? Tell me what the fuck that means.
I'll call you V.
V? Why would you call me V?
Because your name starts with a V, does it not?
You drone. Of course it does. However, that is simply just not my name. You scoff to yourself.
Well, now it's V.
All right, if you insist, he drags, eyes glued back onto the screen. You make your way under the bed and reach for the phone, stomach growling at you in protest.
Want pizza? Are you hungry, you ask?
He definitely does not know what pizza is. After moments of being ignored, he nods. You dial away and make your way back to the bed, turning into the show. Are you from the 1800s, you blurt, voice firm, hands pulling your hair up in a ponytail. Your eyes pull to the right and you notice he's staring blankly at you, mouth agape and eyes twinkling. Yes, I am. But I wonder, has anyone else ever told you how beautiful you are, darling?
Well, that escalated quickly. No, little to no foreplay, little to no approach, just simply, you're gorgeous. You know, I respect it. You see someone you like, you think is pretty, you walk up to them, say, I think you're beautiful. I'd like to get to know you better. I respect that. It is a little awkward, especially after, you know, he attacked you and then, like, you know, caressed your butt. So maybe, like, that could have come before that. And maybe, like, a couple of dates. Like, maybe 7. The multiverse of Danny's is just very disappointed in all of the fanfiction Danny's. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, there's a bunch of us.
You scoff at the other, rolling your neck around in the growing silence. Is that what you tell all your prey before you eat them alive, you tease?
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt me. Excuse me, I'm just a man with a lot of power, not a killer.
Not yet, he's not.
But either way, whether or not I am, you're still the most breathtaking creature I've ever laid eyes upon. You burst into laughter. He watches you, smile creeping to his lips, and then you seriously lose it. Something about him just makes you laugh. From the way he talks to his mannerisms that you've never seen before, because you continue to tell yourself, this has to all be a joke. We are getting along well, aren't we, he states, thinking you are both on the same page. Yeah, sure, you wheeze. You drift out of the room as the doorbell rings. As you scurry down the stairs, you feel a ping in your chest and the fuzziness suffuse? Is that a word? Suffuse? Hold on. Yeah, that is a word. Suffuse. That's cool. You drift up to the room as the doorbell rings. As you scurry down the stairs, you feel a ping in your chest and a fuzziness suffuse throughout your body. Your interest in the man was growing rapidly. But you know it's wrong. I mean, he literally made himself at home, and you're supposed to throw a lawsuit on his ass. But something about him just felt right.
I don't know what's right. I don't know what feels right about this. Because all I'm seeing is red flags. And a lawsuit. Yeah, you're right. Alright, moving on to chapter 2. Oh, okay. Literally. First word in this chapter. Not safe for work. And then a shit ton of paragraph space to make sure it's hidden from view. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I don't want to. Why? I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm yawning.
The two of you finish eating and you grab your paper plates, dashing them to the trash. Has anyone ever told you that you have a staring problem, you state? Hands on hips and left eyebrow raised high as you turn to face him.
You mean like this?
I can't help but stare, darling. I've never seen anyone with such beauty. You roll your eyes at the male as you walk over to your bed, sinking into the stiff mattress. You groan. I can't believe this random man really likes me. I can't believe this is all happening. Why haven't I killed you yet? This can't be real. Slowly losing sanity. The man shrugs, using a napkin to wipe his mouth. Do you not have even the smallest feelings for me as well? He asked.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. You should not. Danger. Stranger danger. Stay out of danger. I do not like. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Your voice catches in your throat as you try to speak, not sure what to say. And that's what I thought, he drags. I just met you, the fuck? And just because I kind of like you, that doesn't mean you can't just do or say whatever you like. You give off player vibes, and I'm not just some toy.
Yo, I give off player vibes. What's up? I'm a player. Gang gang, ooh woo.
Darling, trust me when I say I'm a firm believer in consent. I'd never do anything without your blessing.
Yes, finally, consent is everything. I'm not even joking, and I shouldn't have to say this. Consent. Always or never. Literally. That doesn't make sense. Sorry. Always ask for consent, and never not ask for consent. Always ask for consent. That should just be it. Why do I have to say this? It's ridiculous that I have to say shit like this. I don't get it.
That's not at all what I mean, but okay.
This dude just totally missed the point. What am I saying, this dude? That's me! Honestly, I would miss something like that, except I wouldn't interpret it as sex. I'd just be like, oh, sorry, I don't, I'm just really awkward in real life. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. I don't, like, understand half of what's going on most of the time.
That's not at all what I meant, but okay, you drone. It was still nice to hear, even if you weren't talking about sex or anything of that nature. My apologies. I'm just sexual. Extremely most unreasonably sexual. What? What? My apologies. I am just sexual. Extremely, almost unreasonably sexual.
What? I'm sorry, what the fuck?
I am extremely, unreasonably, unfathomably sexual. You feel your heart sink into your chest a little bit. It's rare to meet a guy who knows that the word consent even exists around here.
Wow, that's scary. I'm really sorry. Jesus Christ. That's not even funny. That's just terrifying. Jesus, not confuses me. It's just unfathomable to me that people don't understand consent. Really? I don't understand. I really don't. Alright, back to smut.
So accustomed to these rabid dogs of men, disappointment and lies, you practically forgot that any good ones could exist.
And this is a good one? The one that broke into your house? Yeah, so good.
Even if he is a sex addict, at least he's a sex addict with a seemingly good morals.
What?
But that doesn't change the fact that he invaded your dorm.
Thank you!
Whatever, you breathe, turning to the side and away from Voltaire. You look upset. Did I upset you? He asked with slight concern. No, you interrupt. I just need sleep. I don't believe that. The tired look is one I'm very familiar with. I am also familiar with the almost dead look, but that's a story for another day. So I ask you again, did I upset you, darling?
I know the tired look. I'm very familiar with it. Why? I see it in the mirror every morning. I'm exhausted all the time. Not even a joke.
You pause before speaking, trying to muster up the words without sounding like a complete pushover. You fail to notice when the male stands up and makes his way over to you like a predator creeping on its prey.
The male. That's funny. He keeps referring to it as the male. The only one in the world. The single male.
Will a kiss help? He asked, towering before you. Before you can think about it, you nod, letting your heart take the ropes. You decide to at least get a nut in for one time. What? No! He breathes slowly, placing a gentle hand on your chin, grazing his thumb against your bottom lip, gazing into the backs of your eyes.
Why are our eyes open? Oh no! That's so awkward. Just... This is nice though. This is really nice. I miss doing this to people. Stop!
Instinctively, you wrap your hand around his wrist and push his thumb into your mouth, looping your tongue around the digit. Slow down, Angel, he keens. I don't want to do anything rash.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Into debauchery. We're going to hell. Toot toot! Express train. We're going to see Satan. Shall we? I'm your conductor, Danny. Let's go! And so the descent begins.
You feel a knot at the back of your throat and a heat in the lower regions of your abdomen. You can't help it. You sigh with delight as he kisses you deep into your neck and along your jawline.
Ugh, neck kisses, I miss those.
The contact sets off fireworks in your chest, and sooner than expected you're on your back. He licks along your bottom lip for permission to explore your mouth, and you allow him.
Well, isn't that nice? You always ask for consent. I keep emphasizing this, but I don't really want to know about this.
His tongue circling around yours, hot saliva dribbling down your chin. Oh no. You kiss passionately and slowly, hands touching all over and eyebrows pinched with bliss as he hovers over your frame. He wedges his knees between your legs and a painful moan leaves your lips, shocking both of you. Oh no, here we go! Everyone fasten your seatbelts. We're going for a dive. Suddenly, he pulls you aggressively onto his lap, chest against chest and your legs straddling over his tented no. May I, he asked, thumb pulling at the waistband of your skirt and eyes glowering with lust.
A lot of good word choices in this story. Many big words to describe some disgusting things. I'm just joking. Or am I?
You nod, sitting as he pulls on the zipper of your garments, throwing it to the side. He licks his lips at you, staring straight into your soul and making you fall even harder for him as you try to ignore the anxiety simmering beneath. You're so perfect, he breathes, dragging his hand along the sides of your body and sending tingles between your legs. You melt into his touch, eyes fluttering under the sensation. You would look absolutely stunning all tied up and helpless. Is that something you would enjoy? Your mind goes empty at his shameless words, nodding your head like a sun-dried bobblehead. You know this is wrong, but for once you think you deserve to feel good.
I don't even know what I can say at this point that I haven't already said. I'm going to hell.
Good to know. Now, shirt, he commands, and like clockwork you toss it to the floor. Good girl, he praises. Such a good girl, aren't you? Yes, I'm a good girl, you reply, absolutely blanketed by his aura and falling into a submissive trance.
I can't read this next part. I can't. Judah, I'm so sorry you have to edit this. I'm not even joking at this point. Jesus Christ. If you didn't know, Judah's very Christian and Judah has a girlfriend. A very nice girlfriend. Oh God, Judah. I'm so sorry, Judah.
He pushes you onto your back and rips off your underwear as if nothing more than paper, groaning at the sight. Look at how you are.
You know what? We're gonna censor some of these words out, alright? Let's do this.
May I?
Yes, please.
You nod and squirm as he bends down and settles his head between your thighs. His blonde hair tickles your legs, your hands thrown above your head, eyes blurred with lust. He kisses and...
I don't think I can even read this at this point. I just have to stop. I can't read this. I can't. I just can't read this. Literally. I'm reading... I can't put this on YouTube, guys. I can't. I just literally can't read this. I literally can't. Again, I always come down to this. It's always just, I can't read it. I can't, because this is just too inappropriate. But this is just, oh my god, there's so much more. There's so much more not safe for work shit. Oh my god. I can't fucking do this. I can't do this. I'm looking for something. Anything to read and redeem this. I can't. So you know what? We're ending this video here because I'm uncomfy. Honestly, I'm fine though, guys. You guys are asking, don't read this if you don't like to. Honestly, I'm fine. Keep writing more smut. Honestly, I'm totally okay with it. It's always super funny to read because I gotta make fun of it. And then again, some of these are actually written really well. Like, this one is written very well. Too well. But again, guys, if you want to see more of these, like the video. Thank you so much for watching. Fuck me, I hate this. I don't know. Make sure to get some food and water, please. It's really important to take care of yourselves. If you haven't taken your meds, make sure you get some of that. And make sure you get some sleep too. Seriously, guys, it's really important. And as always, take care of yourselves. So, yeah. Love you, darlings. Life is pain and my existence is nothing but terror.